appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And we're underway. Kerkez. And it's Robertson. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Balogun. It's a really well-measured ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kamara. Bamba. Now Kamara. Ansu Fati. And it's Kamara. Now it's Kamara. He is through here. Hangs one in. Terrific header. Goal! Monaco! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Rooney, and he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Zakaria. Keira. Zakaria.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fati running with the ball. This looks promising. It's out for a goal kick. Frimpong. That's good running with the ball. That's a cute ball. Keira calmly anticipates. Bamba. And it's Enrique. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Caio Henrique picks it up out wide. Bradley does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's the keeper's ball. Robertson. Kerkez. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ansu Fati. Now it's Kamara. There they go, hunting in packs. Foot in. Kamara. And it's Golovin. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Bamba might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Fas gets across to intercept that. Teze. Kamara. Caio Henrique. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Bradley. Seedorf. Kerkesh. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kuhn gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
28, Souček.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Balogun. Liverpool have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ansu Fati. Balogun.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Frimpong. Now it's Souček, and this is Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good strength. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Seedorf's delivery. And it's corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, this could be a chance. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Golovin. Kamara. Kerkez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Stood up well to him there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rooney is in a really good position out wide. Zakaria is there and he can get that clear. And it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Rooney. Very nicely done. And a chance! And Sufati. And Kera. Caio Henrique. And Sufati. And it's Enrique. In with the challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
The attendance
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bamba. Oh, red, nice interception. Souček, a probing pass. Nicely worked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fati is onto this. Out to the right. Bamba. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's Seedorf. Looking for a run-up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caio Henrique. Kamara. Can he get it through? Fati receives it in a good position here. Bamba. Now Kamara. And it's Zakaria. Now Fas. Caio Henrique. Bamba. Frimpong cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Caio Henrique. Bamba. And it's Golovin. Monaco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Fas. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Monaco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Teze tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pogba.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
What a throw in. Seedorf. Rooney. He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Robertson goes short. Seedorf! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Kerkez. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Minamino. Teze. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Little doubt that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Kehrer. And it's Minamino. Looking for options for movement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Rooney. Oh, that's neat. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
Robertson plays it short. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team.
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 15.
So, a breakthrough already. Joelinton, Gordon. Oh, what a ball! And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney, and he's had a hit! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Joelinton. Here's Gordon. Now it's come to nothing. Robertson. That's a sharp pass. Byrne calmly anticipates. Gordon. Seedorf with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Tonali goes short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Seedorf. Trippier. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball swung in. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. He's in a great... Elanga! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Elanga. Robertson. Seedorf. Searching pass he's played there. Byrne. And Thiaw. And it's Trippier. Liverpool making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Joelinton. Oh, cracking ball. Half-time getting close now. Robertson. Played out wide. Cross to the back post. Tonali. Thiaw. Elanga. Now it's Gordon. He has found a way through. Early ball out from the back. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players?
Liverpool utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Trippier. And he's there to belt it away. Forward tracking back like that. And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 10.
It's become a case of men against boys. A chance. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got... And he shoots! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Newcastle choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Here comes the cross. Some resolute defending there. Elanga. And it's Hall. And it's Joelinton. And Hall. Hall just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some good work on the right flank here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So check. Rooney, and there's the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Willock. Hall. Oh, that's a key interception. Crunching tackle. Willock. Over to the left. Now it's Joelinton. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Willock! Well, now it's a race for the... Has another go! too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. Great chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's there to make the challenge. Livramento. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gordon. Played into the box. Oh, what a climb! And that's past the post. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney. Chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper. That's the end. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Today, everybody, to make sure to put
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's picked it up out wide. Chips it through. Rooney stood his ground strongly. And it's DiMarco. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico DiMarco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
The fry. Oh, what goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. DiMarco. Can he get it through? DiMarco gets into a good position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And here's Thuram. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neither side yet able to find the net. That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper takes a shot! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 22 minutes is number 20, Wayne Rooney.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 42.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
They get a throw in. Souček. Looking tidy in possession here. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Carlos Augusto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's Mkhitaryan. Ball's played through. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Liverpool have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Now the delivery. Tries to get it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rooney! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Aims beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Sommer claims comfortably. Luis Enrique. Barella. Stefan de Vrij. And it's DiMarco. Frimpong wins the duel this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Vrij cuts it out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Ball swung in. Carlos Augusto gets it away. In again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Souček. Robertson receives it in a good position here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has put paid to that. Barella into the channel. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Rooney, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barella. And Mkhitaryan. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. That has been slung wide. Now the cross, and he gets rid in a hurry. Cleared away. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco, and he's got his cross in. DiMarco goes short, tries to play it through. DiMarco puts the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Souček is there to clear. They've played it short. Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
51,832.
He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Surely now! He will be livid with himself. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Luis Enrique. Martinez. Now Carlos Augusto. He's looking wide. And they're quick to press. And here's Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Incoming delivery. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Frimpong. Van Dijk. And it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Enrique. He has found the way through. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stefan de Vrij. Luis Enrique. And it's Rooney. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. De Vrij getting this one clear. Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 75 minutes played. Rooney, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Thuram, and he's lost his man here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes...
And Seno! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Just 5 minutes left. Luis Enrique. Barella. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. And Akanji. Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Akanji.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Akanji gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Rooney picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Iduna Park.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And already we're underway here. That's the keeper's ball. Adeyemi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's out for a goal kick.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Cross from Robertson. And it's Frimpong. And this is... It's Rooney! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool making their first change very early on.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he gets rid in a hurry. Robertson clears. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's played in low. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, they can break. That's another chance. That was mighty close. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! A reprieve, albeit... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kerkez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Adeyemi. Now it's Rooney. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played it, he gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Delivered with Seedorf! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Looking to go deep. Punched away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's through here. And the counter is on. Oh, super find. Adeyemi. Now Fabio Silva. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sabitzer. Rooney proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen.
Face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And
at
please
this stage.
welcome our lads to the field.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. And he's on his way! Sabitzer. Now Schlotterbeck. Adeyemi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bradley. And they can counter here. Sabitzer. Knocks it into space. It's run loose here. Oh no, what has happened here? Drill and a shot! And it's come back out to him. And one more try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Liverpool in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Rooney. That is a great pick out. And it's made its way to him. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chan promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been slipped through. Chan can get it clear.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is...
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nmecha, now he's off and running. Adeyemi gets a good foot in there. Frimpong, who does have an assist to his name. And that's put paid to a promising move. This looks promising. Schlotterbeck. Half an hour gone in the second half. Opts for safety. Spread it left. He's in a great position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good ball, good take. And that should get the job done. Kerkez, looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Footing. In with the challenge. Now this could be a chance. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Goes for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all. Anton has a look and plays it forward. Driving forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And the shot! No mistake! And he is just ripping it up! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's found a way through. And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. And time is up. Liverpool can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Gianluca Scamacca, is a player whose rise to the top was never smooth. Having had stints in the Netherlands and his native Italy, he's very much a big man with a great touch. Very effective making balls stick, as you can guess. But I've been impressed now with the way he's just developed his all-round game, and he's very much on his way.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Played into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scamacca. And he's had it nicked away. That has not gone well. And it's Zalewski. De Roon. De Roon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Throw in.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's an early cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball if he can get there. Belanova. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Seedorf. Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Scamacca. Atalanta finding their passes. Now it's Duro. And he's had a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Bellanova's cross. De Roon. Oh, good spread. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Rooney. Rooney. Oh, look at this. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pasalic. And he's forced to go back. Liverpool can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Bellanova. And it's De Roon. And it's Bellanova. Nicely weighted ball. Lofted in. They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. Atalanta can try it again now. They've played it short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Zalewski gets into a good position. Deftly away. Simple. Now it's Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Roon. No luck with that dink over the top. And that has been cleared. And he's in on goal. This looks promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1 minute.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Scamacca. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Zalewski. Pasalic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellanova. And Scalvini. De Roon. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Scamacca certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper beats it away. Kerkez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Rooney.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zalewski. Passes short and sharp. Nicely spread. Belanova receives it in a wide position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's shifting through the... Chance for a shot! And it's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 15.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Pings in across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Clipped into space. And now they can clear their lines. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Pasalic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
De Roon. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rooney. Floated through. Face to face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
City. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Pasalic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's put paid to a promising move. Belanova. It's a good run down the right. Rooney demonstrating his defensive quality there. De Roon. Pasalic. That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. It's played through for him. He's in a great position here, and he's got shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
City. Five minutes left on the clock. And Kolasinac. Kolasinac. And Scalvini. Rooney pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Looking for the run.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Kerkez. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Lovely. Gets his head on it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's been taken short. Out for a throw. That has been slung wide. And it's gone for a throw-in. Searching pass he's played there. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Climbs up big. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Valverde. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance here to counter. Floated through. He's being urged to... Real chance! Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Couldn't squeeze it through. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Frimpong, who's set up one goal so far. Bradley. Now it's Souček. And it's Frimpong. Driving through the middle. And Goulet. Garcia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alaba spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. Now it's Valverde. Probing pass. Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rooney in the hunt and looking threatening. And he's picked out the run. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And it's Valverde. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Vinicius Junior. Seedorf. Now it's Rooney. Oh, strongly challenged there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Well, now here's a... It's Rooney! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the cross, a mighty effort! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Van Dijk. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Souček. And he's had it nicked away. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goulet. Oh, super ball. Good ball, good take. Souček. Looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Arda Güler. Frimpong. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets into some space. He's got away. Played in deep. And he's there to clear it. Knocks it out wide. Really fierce, close defending. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Valverde. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Picked out brilliant chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
And they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Goulart goes short. Drill and the finish! And he's there to get it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he whips it across. Tries to pass it through. In it comes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, he's got space here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Goulart. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Tchouaméni. That has ended up in no man's land.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He can get that clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It could be in here. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 8.
Goulart with the short one. He refuses to take the bait. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Looking for the run. Crunching tackle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That is good alertness. I think we're just about done here. Goulart.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pulisic. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy.
Big header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot going full steam ahead down the left flank. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Well, that